I love gaming. You guys in this room probably not so much. I work at a video game store, so...
You kind of got to be into it.
I love gaming. But we thought we'd talk a little bit about our favourite games of all time. So I said pick 3 of your favourites, if you can. If you've got 3...
The rule was video games, otherwise mine would be Monopoly, Ticket to Ride, and Settlers of Catan.
Yeah, video games, because I love board games too, but video games are better, in my opinion. Anyway, so Rachel, do you have 3?
Yep.
Go.
Number 1 would be Zelda, Ocarina of Time.
That is the best Zelda game.
Yeah, that was one of the first, games that I actually played, like computer games that I tried. Yeah. Number 2 would be Crash Bandicoot.
I hate Crash Bandicoot.
Was it Crash Bandicoot? No.
No, not Crash.
It was another one that you drove around as characters in cars.
Crash Team Racing?
Maybe it was Crash Team Racing.
Mario Kart?
It wasn't Mario Kart.
Okay. Well, Crash Team Racing had Crash Bandicoot in it.
Or was it something else? Was there another
one? Could have been something else. Probably. There's a lot of karting games.
Yeah, it was a car game that was quite fun. And I think number 3 that, I know that there hasn't been much enthusiasm for is the Kinect Carnival games where you get to ride a pig and everybody looks ridiculous.
Yeah, I hate those games too.
I love those games.
I'm a bit old school in the fact that I think that games should be sitting down with a controller. I hate having to get up and move around. All those dancing games, because I can't dance.
Really? Because we've got security video footage of you doing the nut bush.
Yeah, but it's not a game. I'm not being scored on my nut bush because it was quite bad. But anyway, Emma, do you have 3?
Oh, all-time favourite, The Sims, for sure.
Love The Sims.
We'd spend hours on that, but it's got to be the PC version.
Yeah, the PC version. If you're me, you spent days on it. But at a time.
Days, hours.
Yeah, the PlayStation or Xbox version or whatever.
It's just not the same. No, it's got to be on PC.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know if I can pick 2 and 3, but I just have to go right back to when I had an MS-DOS operating system. We used to have this huge collection of games on floppy disks, and we used to just go through them, and half of them didn't work, but the ones we could get to work were such classics as California games. That was where you could do hang gliding, play, I'm not sure if bowling was involved, whether that was a separate one, but jet ski, you could do all these things.
It's a bit like Wii Sports.
Yeah, like the earliest, most primitive version you can get. King's Quest was another good one. It was pretty much just like couple of pixels, the graphics. Again, very primitive, but it worked at the time. And Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt on, again, one of the earliest versions of Nintendo. I think there were... What was one of the earliest consoles with the Nintendo?
That would have
NES?
been NES, yeah.
Yep.
Nintendo Entertainment System.
Yes, that was the one. Huge cartridges and things you'd put in. But Duck Hunt involved shooting at the screen with this
the
big
little light gun thing.
Yeah. So many classics.
If I had to pick 3, and this is quite difficult for me, but I think number 1 is Oblivion. So Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion, one of my favourite games of all time. It is the one before Skyrim, which music we heard before. I love
As
Skyrim. As
Emma and I exchanged blank looks.
Yes.
Oblivion, most people would disagree with me. Oblivion is better than Skyrim. It's heaps more fun. Lots of people disagree because the graphics are better in Skyrim, blah, 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 blah. Number 2 would probably be Okami, which is this PlayStation 2 game where you play as a wolf with a paintbrush. And you draw things, and you can draw circles on trees, and the flowers will bloom, and it's just awesome, fun game.
Sounds so pleasant.
Actually,
yes, it was very
the game. I think it's the 4th game I've played, so it can make it into the list.
Yeah, and I don't know
Naughty
about
Bear.
Naughty Bear.
You've played Naughty Bear?
Yeah, what is that? Is it weird that I've heard of Naughty Bear?
No, it's weird that you've played Naughty Bear.
Yeah. It's basically...
I'm a bit worried about this.
The premise is that this bear takes a present to this party and he's laughed at and they make fun of him, but he went to all this effort to make the present and wrap it and everything. And all the other bears make fun of him. So he goes on a rampage.
Oh.
And boy, does he rampage.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, you played the bear and you slam other bears' heads indoors, you
It's not a pleasant game.
and eventually they get really scared and paranoid of you, so you just need to jump out at them from a closet and they run around crazy and hit themselves.
It reminds me of a 64 game called Conker's Bad Fur Day, where you play a squirrel named
Conkers?
Conker. Yeah. And it's quite a disgusting game. It's like MA15 rated game. But I used to play there's this war mode where you can play with your friends. And I used to play as a squirrel team, the squirrels versus the teddy bears, right? And I used to play as a squirrel team with my cousin. And the teddy bears were these crazy, just kamikaze kind of insane things. They just run at you screaming with chainsaws and stuff, and you have to, you know, be the last squirrel standing, really.
A whole bunch of naughty teddies, then, I guess.
You take out the teddy bears and stuff, and you get the sniper rifle or chainsaw, or you can gas them out of their stuff with these gas canisters and
and
stuff.
held the teddy bears picnic in Bankstown.
Quite a violent day.
Moving on.
So, Rachel, do you have more questions for us for our game?
I do. So I will be back. Everyone again, remember.
Warm up.
9793-1009. If either of our competitors want to use Phone a Friend, you can use Facebook as well. We'll be back after the Tetris remix. Oh, I had to play Tetris.
Oh, not a remix.
Is that the only thing you can find? We don't have the Mario music.
Oh, I think that was enough of the Mario music for everyone.
Gotta love Mario. Actually, I didn't love Mario when I was a kid. I loved Sonic. I was a C.
This is Tetris on 2BACR 100.9 FM.